Rick Jackson writes, aren't autos assembled in Canada and Mexico USMCA compliant? That's CUSMA, or the Free Trade Agreement. Aren't they compliant? If so, why are autos listed as 25% tariffs?
There's a lot of confusion around many of these issues, and particularly with the auto sector. Autos assembled in Canada and Mexico are CUSMA or USMCA compliant, and they shouldn't be subject to tariffs. But Trump has imposed a 25% tariff on all foreign-made autos, and that includes vehicles from Canada or Mexico, or at least parts of them. In Canada's case, it applies to the value of the non-US made components of passenger vehicles. Trump has used the example of engines. The problem is that engines contain parts made in the US, made in Canada, sometimes in Mexico, sometimes in other jurisdictions as well. And so how is it going to be applied? Is it going to be applied to the value of the total engine or the value of the parts themselves? No one seems to know the answer to that yet. The White House has said that car companies are going to have an opportunity to certify US content and systems for exemptions from these tariffs, but they haven't explained how and when that is supposed to take place. And Canada, of course, has now responded in kind with $36 billion in tariffs on US-made auto parts and auto sectors. So that's a 25% tariff on vehicles imported from the US that are not CUSMA compliant. And to be not CUSMA compliant means you would have less than 75% North American content. And that's about 10% of the vehicles that come from the US. In kind, as Trump has done, there's now a 25% tariff on non-Canadian parts in CUSMA compliant vehicles from the US. Cars from Mexico are not affected, and neither will parts or components that crisscross the border. They won't be affected either.